Hello, this is Olga Jevtich. I'm a fashion designer, Miss Virginia Senior America 2003, and this is Fashion Nodes. Thank you for tuning in. Today's show will be all about bags. Girls have never had enough bags, but special styled bags, the clutch. They add instant glamour to any outfit. It took a long time for them to reappear during the daytime. They are bags that are functional and familiar, worn as frequently as a snug winter coat or comfortable sweater. They are bags that are gorgeous to own but less practical to use. I think the queen of the category is the clutch bag. They are made from battery leathers, satin combination of materials for a more interesting look. There are also rigid kinds made from metal, wood, mother of pearl, and they are not intended for everyday bags. Carefully stored, they can become cherished as a favorite piece of jewelry. The clutch bag was a bag usually used for the evening wear, but now more and more ladies are using them in the daytime. It is also very sophisticated bag shape. Clutch bags are always associated with red carpet occasion. The clutch has always been around, maybe just a little ignored. Designer Marc Jacobs has lots of clutches in colors like hot pink, python, or red crocodile for instant splash of color and glamour. Now is the time has come again and should be a must-have accessory. It is stylish, elegant, large enough to carry all your essential and chic enough to wear in the evening. This one is the most transitional items in your wardrobe. I have to mention, speaking of clutch, the Judith Lieber bags founded in 1963, and now they're at the museum collection. They do not ever go out of style. I have a few in my collection. However, I will show you beautiful clutch bag designed and made by my guest, Milanka, which you're going to meet. And now is the time to do shopping. Happy shopping! I have a beautiful guest with me. Her name is Milanka. She's sitting next to me. In front of us, we have clutches. I'm going to show you. And she's correct me if I'm not correct. For example, this is a small little clutch, which is probably suitable only for evening because it does not carry very much essentials in the daytime. But the good thing about it, it has a handle, so you can open up and wear it this either way. This is one sample. Of course, we got so many samples, you wouldn't believe it. This one is in beautiful purplish blue, which could be worn two ways, this way, or you can pull the strap and wear it this way. So this is very versatile. This one is a clutch also. This is a beautiful, the softest buttery leather in silver. And you can open up, and you does have some chain, so you can wear both ways. We have a similar in gold. The gold, I think it's a combination of different, is that right? Combination of different skins.
Different leathers, yes.
Different leathers for a most interesting look. This is absolutely fabulous bag to own. Oh, it's so soft, you wouldn't believe it, how soft and comfortable to hold. The softest leather possible. Another one is with the rhinestones. And how do you put these rhinestones on? Do you do it by hand or machine, or how do you do it?
These are put on with what's called a Tiffany setting. So on the underside, what you have is you have a Tiffany setting just like you would have if it were an engagement ring. Because of that, they never ever come off. I don't glue it on because I like them to be sturdy and durable, and I have some of my bags that are over 10 years old and they still look great.
Oh, as you can see, my guests, not they're just beautiful, they're practical, and also you wear them forever. We have a silver, another silver, but different design, kind of quilted, with the rhinestones all over. And you can open up, surprise, it's a strap inside. This is unbelievable. But you should feel the quality of leather is the softest. You wouldn't believe this is leather, but it is. It's absolutely beautiful. Now we have one in black with the interesting design of rhinestone. As you can see, the shine and quality of the design, with also has a, you just open up, it's a strap too. And you can wear this way, just close like that, And I just love to hold them. They're so cuddly and soft. We have a smaller version. Also, the finest possible leather that you can have with the nice rhinestone, diamonds you can call them. And also, surprise, she has a strap. So this is all about what I'm talking about, clutch. This is the clutch, all of what I'm showing you. The clutch is something that you absolutely must to have, because this is the accessory that adds, just a glamorous touch to any outfit. If you just wear something very, very plain and have a beautiful little bag with you, it adds instant glamour to your look. And I think they're absolutely fabulous. I would like to introduce you my wonderful and beautiful guest. Her name is Milanka. She's Italian, and as you know, Italian people are very chic and very talented. And she comes from the family of talented and people. Her father was a jeweler, and he did work for Harry Winston. Of course, everybody knows who he is, that has a store in every big city. And he was fitting Miss Grace Kelly for her crown. Can you imagine that workmanship, what he did? So the talent is in the family, and Milanka started doing different things, started making belts, matter of fact. And she said, well, I have to put my belt somewhere. So she made a bag. And the buyer of the store said, well, I love your bag. And she sold the bag, but I don't know about the belts. But anyway, that's how she started doing the belt. Malaika, thank you very much for coming in and showing us all your beautiful things. And I'm sure on the back, you can see, if our camera can point the back, we have a display of her beautiful bag, and also we are going to have a model. So it's going to be absolutely fabulous show. Thank you for coming. It was absolutely fantastic. Tell me, how did you start it, in business? You were, I'm sure, with your hands very good to do all kind of crafts. And as you know, I always point out that people forgot to use the hands, because everything these days is made in machine. And she's doing that, but I was so excited when I found her. And she was wonderful enough to come and to share her beautiful, beautiful, magnificent bags with you. And tell us all, how do you work? Each one is absolutely like a work of art. And you can hang them on the walls like a Picasso or, any Van Gogh. A good picture, they are so beautifully done. Tell me more about it. When did you start? How many years you are in business?
Oh dear, I'm going to date myself. Well, before I did the handbags, and even before I did the belts, Olga, thank you for having me on the show. It's a beautiful studio. Thanks for inviting me. Before that, it was the days of the glam rock days. And I was working for this shop down in Manhattan in the Village, and we would outfit, my goodness, all the performers that were being glamorous and wearing
like
outrageous outfits. Yes, all that. And it was fun, because what you could do is you weren't restricted. You could do feathers and glitter and velvet and
they're mixed together.
And the more you put on it, the more the performers loved it. And then that shop closed down, they actually relocated to Florida, and I didn't want to go to Florida. I like being in New York.
Of course.
And then I started working with leather, and I made these beautiful leather belts, and I used satins and ribbons and all kinds of different things. And like you said, I needed a bag to carry my samples in, you know, so I would go to the shops and show them. And I was at this one shop on Madison Avenue, and he was the first one that fell in love with my bag, and he said, okay, and I thought, oh, this is exciting. And what I like about these bags is I don't feel restricted, which all artists have that holding them back. They're restricted because they have to conform to a certain look, but because it's an accessory and because I have the type of woman that likes this is like me, and it's like you, Olga, where women, we're not afraid to be feminine, and we wear what we want.
No,
we're not
just to be different, you know, not, you know, like everybody else. I like that. I think this is fabulous.
Yes.
Yeah, but as you can see, everyone is different, and everyone has a name. Every person has a name, which is, this is her brochure, matter of fact. It's a beautiful brochure. I don't know if camera can, you know, catch it, but every bag has a name. And I asked her, how did you pick the name? She said, they're like a children, you know, they kind of deserve that name. You know, that's how she picks them. And there's some interesting names that she did. Like, for example, this is Skyrocket. Then you have Swirl, actually the leather swirl. Skyrocket, you know, there's some point in that looks like it's going to go somewhere. Fairy trim, because it's a trimmed with a different thing. So she has a different really names for each bag, which I thought it's really fabulous. And do you get a letter from, you probably order letter from Italy, because they are most fantastic and soft leathers you can think. How do you think about this design? Do you have actually, or when you start doing it, and then, you know, the idea come, or you already have idea and you start working on it? How do you do usually?
Usually when I have the leathers, it kind of takes shape. And some people have problems with leathers, but I kind of have the same attitude that the Native Americans have, that it's still alive and it has its own personality. So that's why each one will have a totally different personality. Like you could see, each one will be different, but they'll be an individual. And they take shape under your hands, and sometimes I'll dream about them. Sometimes they're just kind of pop in my head.
Really?
Yeah, you kind of get boom in your head. And sometimes while you're working with them, you're just working, and then when you're done, I kind of stand back and I go,
It needs something else. It needs something else. Then you have to finish.
Exactly.
I see. Because there are some draped. Does the leather comes like a draped like that?
Yes, it comes pleated like this. This one I pleated, but this one came already pleated, and we call this one Suede Lady. It's a suede.
Suede, yeah. The softest suede. I think it's softer than the velvet, you know. So
it is.
And it's a real leather, which is unbelievable. And you said you did this one.
This one is for side. This one I puckered. Now these are the same bag, but this one would match your outfit.
Oh yeah.
Actually, this one would match your outfit too. And this one is more of a tailored, more conservative. This one is more exciting. It has
but
the
this
crystals.
is different. You pick different skin for this one. You know, I can see. You know, you make different design, even it's the same style.
Yes.
But it looks totally different, even not just color, but because you have different skins to put together. Isn't it unbelievable what she's doing? And I hope the camera can pick up some on the back. And also we have a model, so who is actually one of the designers in the business, and he is going to show us some exquisite bags that she's doing. Most of these bags are one of a kind.
Yes.
And so you could be sure when you're carrying that nobody else in the world will have it, just you.
Exactly.
So this is now we are going to have a model. Let's see, our John is our model, and he was good enough to show us the bags, and Milanka is going to tell us more about it. Let's see what John is going to show us. Come, John. A little more. Okay. So tell us, Malaika, what kind of leather is that? This is a beautiful soft leather, as I can see.
It's the same leather as this, and what I wanted to show you, Olga, was that where this is a nice tailored look, that I added crystals, I added ribbon, I added the pendants, and it's a totally different look.
Oh, it
See,
is.
that's more jazzy, more exciting. That one's called a jester, and I modeled it after the jesters of the middle of the courts in the old days. And if you pull it shut, it kind of poofs out more. Here, John's going to pull it shut. See, it kind of gets that nice little flowery, poofy fairy tail. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And they wear great.
Thank you, John. John is going to bring us more handbags. You know, the girls don't have enough bags.
Yes,
Never. No matter
never.
how many you have to have one extra. I know when I buy sometimes my husband say another bag. I said, well, this is different. And I found it on sale.
That helps
to
to say that.
excuse
Yes.
my purchase. Let's see John again. This is what leather and snakeskin looks like, or what?
It's an Italian leather made to look like snakeskin. I like using snakeskin, but what's better about this leather is that they're big skins and you can fold them and twist them and you can work with them in ways
and
that
they're
you can't.
softer, right?
Yes.
And they're
Yes,
softer.
they're much softer.
But they're leather. They're not synthetic. Everything she does,
everything is leather.
Synthetic is absolutely no in her business.
Exactly. Even the straps and the welting, I have the edging here.
Edging.
I have this edging and the straps, and even they are leather, which a lot of naughty companies do not do, but I stand by my product and make sure it's a quality product.
Yes, and you can wear this bag forever. It's never going to be. It's a classic with a twist, really. Thank you, John. John is coming again and to show us more of her. As you can see, the variety of the bags. I don't know how she think about all this variety to show. And the one is coming up. It's in unbelievable color.
You'll like this one, Olga.
Oh, this is fabulous.
That's exciting.
And the gold is silver.
It's got silver with the aqua,
and ruffles everywhere. Ruffles and rhinestone, of course, with the soft
crystals,
leather. And you open up, and you have a place for your cell phone.
It's got
and
a little
for
zipper
your
in there.
wallet. And it's beautifully lined. What do you use for lining? A beautiful fabric?
Yeah, it's a cotton rayon blend, and I've tried different linings over the years, and I found that this fabric, it's what they call bengaline or a file lining, and it's much more wearable and durable than some of the other ones.
It's really, I love the color. It's so exciting. You can wear, just a plain outfit and just have this bag, and you're going to stand out in the crowd.
I thought you'd like that color. I put that one for you.
Beautiful.
I said, Olga's going to love this color.
Beautiful. I like everyone. If I have to pick one, I don't think which one I would pick because everyone is different and also the most beautiful in their own way.
Thank you.
The John is bringing another one. Let's see that one. It looks absolutely fabulous. It's like a lavender.
Yeah.
Lavender.
John, move over, center it a little bit more here. Wait.
Yes.
They want to see Olga. Yeah.
Yes, beautiful. That's fine. But this is a lavender and silver with a lots of rhinestone and also has some
vintage beads.
Oh, and some beads. Vintage beads. Also, she incorporates some vintage pieces in contemporary style, and you can open up or close it. It depends, how you like to wear it, and secure enough to even open up. If you want to close it and, when you don't have very many things to carry, this is just a perfect, this is especially for spring and summer beautiful. But it could be worn really year-round, but especially the color is very, very attractive, like a lavender, light lavender and silver. Thank you, John. John is doing a wonderful job. We have to hire him to be our in-house model. But he's one of the designers in the company, so I thought he will be perfect person to show you his lovely design. He's bringing another purse and also a light color. I think it's a light pink with the same idea, like a turquoise in different color, and it's a silver and also with a beautiful rhinestone. And I think this is a little different design. And you can also wear it open, to open up, to wear this way, or with a strap and tighten up. Yeah, so you have actually the zipper there, so it's, nice and secure, so you can open up if you have lots of stuff to carry. Most of us have lots of stuff to carry in our bag. It's like our life, with all these things we carry every day. So it's good to have a little larger bag so we can, put all our necessity, even in the evening. Thank you. This is lovely. This is this one of the newest designs?
Yes, that's one of my newer bags, and it has the little ruffles and the loops that go up. I call it loop-de-loop.
Oh, loopsy-loop. Oh, this is cute. And of course, the metallics are very in, as you know. Metallics are very in, and they come from like a very light leather, color gold, to deep copper or silver. And also, those are not restricted to be worn in the evening. They could be worn really, during the day. And I wear mine during the day because they are very practical, and also, give you a little extra touch of glamour, which, it's always nice to have, wearing very plain outfit. This one is what? Actually you have 2-3 different kind of skins together that you put together. Is this more difficult to do, like a 3-4, than if you have just one plain piece?
Yes,
more labor in
it's much more labor intensive, and also you have to work with it and make sure that the layout, because one gold might not look good with another shade of gold, so you have to blend it in where they all kind of work together. And they have the crystals on them, and they also have the ribbons. And what I like about the multicolors that I do is women sometimes are buying it to match their hat or their jewelry or their shoes or a suit. By doing the multi, it will match everything in their gold wardrobe. And they don't have to worry about it.
Oh yeah, but you don't have to, you just wear something totally simple, and any color, white, black, navy, thank you. And you just add the bag, and you don't have to even have any jewelry, just add the bag, and you are going to look, everybody is going to notice, I'm sure, with your bags. Not one that it's not too noticeable. So as you can see, we have so many talented people, not just in Washington area. She lives in Pennsylvania. She was good enough to come and share with her all these beautiful, beautiful things. And you don't have to go anywhere. You can find them, in our area, and a little further, our neighbors in Pennsylvania, what she is doing. I'm very impressed with her work, and I'm so thankful that she came today and showed us her lovely, lovely thing. What are you going to think next?
Well, like any other artist, you kind of get bored, and I love doing this. I'm coming out with more clutches because we're going into holidays for next season.
Yeah.
So I'll be having more with ruffles and things on them and little flowers, and I'm doing a whole new line of flowered leathers.
Oh, yes.
And to
the
match
Chanel had it last year, which was interesting, so that was a good idea, to have it, because, you can put, beautiful flower on something and look, incredible.
Yes, it does. It finishes it. What happens is women are tired of looking boring. They want to express who they are. They don't want to be held down and say, you can only wear this boring conservative thing that the fashion magazine says.
The fashion today is that everything is actually acceptable, long and short. It's not like dictated like before, that you have to have like a, to the knee or 2 inches below knee. Now anything is acceptable. You have to find your style actually, to whatever it looks best on you. I think that's fashionable. And the colors also are very important. It depends what you like, but I'm sure everybody can find their own niche in fashion. She has so many bags around, so one bag can do different duties, like as a clutch, as I was talking earlier, and also you can wear it in daytime and also in the evening, and be extremely fashionable. And I hope you come back again with your new ideas. because she is, you know, all bursting with her idea. I'm sure she's going to do something else next time I see her. I would like to share all her beautiful things with you viewers, and I'm sure you are going to find it very, very interesting. And I am very, very thankful for John and Mylinka to come today to the show. And I hope I hear from you. What do you think? I always like to hear what do you think about our designers, what we have in almost our backyard, and we should more appreciate our local people and local talents, because they are very talented and they are doing fantastic job. And when she is ready for some next adventure, I'm sure I would like to call her and said, what do you do now? So she should come back and share with us her new design. As you can see, I don't know if camera can see the bags that we have on back of us. They are absolutely fabulous. And I would like to thank them for coming today, and thank you for watching. This is Olga Jevtich reporting for Fashion Notes, and I hope you tune in again with a new designer and a new attractive, fantastic thing in our area. Bye-bye.